Sooner Scoop HD.
Marvin, could you just talk about the season you guys had offensively? There are some games you guys put up some huge numbers and a couple other tough games, but how did you feel like you guys adjusted in the first year in the system?
Yeah, I mean, first year in the system, proven system, great offensive coordinator, quarterback who's been in. I feel like it's gone really well. There's some times that we've been a little down, but just a burst of offense and what we've shown and put on film, how we can play every day at a level that's pretty high. I mean, I feel really good about it. And we had a lot of new offense. We got older guys in offense, younger guys in offense, and we're all kind of on that same learning curve. So I feel like we did really good in the offense this year. Of course, places to build, but that's every team in the country.
What is the mindset for going into a bowl game? And this is not unique to Oklahoma; it's everywhere. Where you don't know exactly who you're going to have, and some guys have to make their own decisions. Like, what is the mindset of the guys who are here in terms of like coming together for a bowl game?
Yeah, I mean, kind of like the same thing all year. I mean, you kind of just want to play, get out there on the field, and have fun with your brothers. But at the same point, I mean, you're rolling with who you're rolling with. And then if you're a younger guy who's getting more opportunities, I mean, you got to go out there and put it on film. I mean, you got to go out there and play because, as a younger guy, a couple years ago, I mean, we have a bowl game, I get more reps, and in a couple weeks, I mean, you got new guys coming to take your spot, so those reps really do matter, and they actually show, and especially in practice and stuff like that. And if you're fortunate to get out there in the game, I mean, you got to make the most of it. At the end of the day, just come out here, have fun with your brothers, and play football.
What would you describe the first season like under a new coaching staff and just, where you guys are going?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a drastic change. 2 years under Coach Riley for me, and then adapting to a new coaching staff, third year, bunch of new players, a lot of old faces leaving, so it was definitely a whole new experience. I feel like as the first team under Coach Venables, I mean, I feel like we responded pretty well to all the demands he had, the way he wanted his program to look, his culture to be. And just for the future, I mean, with the younger guys coming up and all that stuff, I mean, it's going to look real good. Just from the off-the-field stuff, on the field, just guys getting used to it this first year, and now people knowing what it looks like in year two and being able to lead the young guys and help them come up.
Now, I was going to ask you about Florida State's defense. I think they're pretty aggressive in coverage. Is that exciting going up against a team that you feel like is probably going to challenge you a little bit?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's always exciting to go against good competition. I mean, 9-3 football team, really good defense, athletic DBs, long DBs, fast, tall. I mean, the whole bundle. I mean, it's exciting to go against. It's fun to go against. Against tougher competition, you kind of really see what you're made of yourself. So it's really fun. I'm looking forward to it. Great DBs, great secondary, really good safeties, really good corners. I mean, I'm just looking forward to it.
Marvin, does a bowl game have a feel that it's going to be more wide open, like a more exciting kind of offensive showcase for both teams? You feel like?
When you think of bowl game, you kind of think of the glitz and glamour. I mean, as an offensive player, I honestly love shootouts when I'm watching football and stuff like that, just being an offensive guy. But, it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a nail-biting game for sure. I mean, we're going to have to go out there and play really good football. I mean, they're a really good football team on the other side. But, offensive powerhouse game would be amazing. I mean, I love those games, high-scoring games. But at the same day, we got to be ready for anything that comes out there. I mean, we're going to have to adjust. There's going to be adversity. We're just going to go out there and play football.
We got one from the road here, Marvin. We got Eric Bailey, Tulsa World. He said, of course, winning is the ultimate goal, but how much does pride play a motivating factor for this yeir's team, given that there hasn't been a losing season since 1998?
Yeah, I mean, pride's a huge thing. I mean, not even really thinking about the losing season, but just how we're going to finish off as a team. I mean, this year hasn't gone the way we wanted to, but at the end of the day, I mean, we still have one more game to be able to go out there and set the record, go out there playing good football against a really good football team. So I'm looking forward to it.
Actually, I have two more questions for you. One is about Dylan. Just how impressive you've been with him, what he does as a playmaker for your guys' offense.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Levy kind of hit on a guy who knew the X's and O's whenever he first got here, kind of taught brought all of us under his wing. I mean, it's great to have him out there. He's been in this offense. He knows everything that, just about Coach Levy knows. I mean, it's great to have him out there. Just playmaking ability, putting the ball in the right spot, right reads all the time. I mean, it's great to have him out there, especially whenever we have questions and stuff and adjusting mid-game. Just to have him out there is pretty special, and it's really good for our offense.
And then through your career, I mean, Oklahoma's been the team that's kind of been probably the higher-ranked team in most games and the team with more prestige. The roles are kind of reversed right now. Florida State's had a good year, and you guys have struggled a little bit. What is that is it a new role, or kind of do you guys embrace that kind of the challenge to kind of maybe be a perceived underdog for once?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of look at it the same way as I have my past 2 years, honestly, especially playing in the Big 12. I mean, everybody wants a shot at Oklahoma. You know, no matter how the season's going, when they play Oklahoma, they're going to bring their best. You know, especially if we're down, they want to get their win, they want to get their shot. If we're up, they want to get that upset and stuff like that. Last year when we played Oregon after Coach Riley left, I mean, we were the underdogs against them too. You know, we went out there, had fun, played football. You know, there's a lot of pride on the line in that game for sure without a head football coach. But same for this game too. I mean, we're just going to go out there, let it loose, have fun. Really good football team on the other side of the ball. You know, just go out there and just, you know, it's the last game no matter what, just play it.
Sooner Scoop HD.